Well, it's our slot again, additional mathematics mission 18 days, right? 1 day, 1 hour, 1 topic. Let's start our slot today. What are we going to learn? Oh, before we start our slot, let's look into the timetable. Right, today is 16th of January and it is the last slot. So what item are we going to discuss from section C? Let's continue and find out. Okay, in section C, I'm picking 2 questions. One is index numbers, okay, index numbers, and one is solution of triangle, right? Okay, let's start our slot. Okay, this is question 30. Table 2 shows the prices and price indices of 4 types of items sold in a supermarket. Okay, jadual 2 menunjukkan harga dan menunjukkan harga, the price, harga index, the price indices bagi 4 jenis barangan, 4 items. Okay, yang dijual di sebuah pasar raya. So then you have to check. Okay, item we have P, Q, R and S. Ada item P, Q, R dan S. And inilah harga dia, harga per unit. Okay, price per unit in year 2006 and year 2007. Okay, and this is the price index in year 2007 based on 2006. So the way to write this one will be the price of 2007 based on the price of 2006, right? And then after that, this is the weightage. Okay, once you see this one, you should be able to, because due to your practice, okay, you should understand or you should be able to read the details from the table. Okay, now let's go to the question. Find the values of x and y. Cari nilai x dan nilai y. Okay, it is 3 marks. Okay, 3 marks, how many minutes? 4.5 minutes. Okay, for this, you should do very fast because of this topic. What you do, you need only, there are only two formulas. One is index number, which is the quantity of I, which is the instant, over the quantity of original, I will say, okay, the compare, right? The compare quantity, and times 100. This is the formula to determine the price index. Price index is I. So it is here, price index is I. Right, then another formula, it is the weightage. The composite index. Okay, composite index by using the weightage. Right. Okay, now let's continue. So to find the value of x and y, how are we going to do? So first of all, you need to know where is your x and where is your y. Okay, let me remove all this. Okay, I remove all this because I need the space. I don't want it to be so messy. Okay, right, now let's continue to our work. So the question says, okay, first of all, you need to determine where is your x. Your x is here, and where is your y? Your y is here. Okay, by using the formula from here. Okay, by using the formula from here. Okay, I take away this one. By using the formula from here, you should be able to say that the x is equal to the instant year, which is 54, the price of instant year, over the original, which is 45. Okay, then times 100, follow the formula. So by pressing your calculator, you should be able to get it as 120. The minute you get 120, place the number next to your x as you write your answer in your working. This will be your x. Then you continue to y. Where is y? Y is here. So by using the formula as well. So which is 105. Okay, the price index equals to, okay, the instant year, which is 21, over y, the original price, the price that you compare, okay, right, times with 100. Okay, then by arranging or by having the proper operation, you shall get y equals to 20. How do you get y equals to 20? If you have any problem, okay, then let's look into this. You see your y here, you cross multiply. When you cross multiply, your y will be here. Then what do you do with the rest? Okay, you have your 21, then the 105 will interchange with your y, 105 dy, then times with your 100. Okay, this is what is happening. So then you shall get your y will be equals to 20. Y equals to 20. Okay, let me erase this. Right. Sorry for just now, some technical problem. Okay, so then you have your y as 20. So y as 20, you get the value of y and write it next to the value here. Okay, so here you may check, you need to check what's happening. Due to now we are doing our revision, so I would like to I must make sure, or you must make sure you yourself understand. By looking into this price index, okay, it has increased 20%. Okay, it has increased 20%. So how do you indicate? So from 45 to 54 ringgit. Okay, 45 ringgit to in 2006 to 54 ringgit in 2007. From 45 ringgit in 2006 to 54 ringgit in 2007. It has increased 9 ringgit. Okay, 9 ringgit upon 45 times 100. Okay, get your calculator and evaluate very fast. So 5 upon 45 times 100. So you will get it 20%. This is what it meant. This 20 is this 20%. And for price index, it will be written as 120. I do hope that you understand this, right? Whereas for the second one, okay, let me erase this one. Okay, I want to check this one with you. Let us go to the next one, where for 20 ringgit. Okay, for 20 ringgit, I use green color. Okay, for this 20 ringgit. Okay, 20 ringgit to 21 ringgit, the difference is of 1 ringgit. So 1 ringgit divided by 20 times 100. Okay, what do you get? 100 divided by 20, you get it as 5. So 5%. So that's why you can see that this is 5. 105 means that it is increased by 5%. Okay, so I do hope that you understand this. Okay, if I want to go further to explain this part, okay, I take away this one. I want to continue to explain this part. Then I shall see this one increase by 25% and this one increase by 12% from the price here. You may evaluate this one as well, right? I do hope that you understand. Okay, how about marks? Where marks are given? Okay, when you get this correct, okay, when you get this correct by using the formula, okay, sub the correct value into the formula, you shall get 1 mark here, okay, or 1 mark here, or, okay, then the next mark shall be here, 1 mark here and 1 mark here. So that's why the total is 3 marks. That's how easy it is, as long as you understand the question. This question is quite easy for you to score, as long as you understand what's going on. Okay, let's continue to part B. Okay, now let's continue to part B. Okay, part B. So before you start, remember just now, okay, you have to write the value of x and make sure the value that you obtain from part A is correct. So by hook or by crook, you need to get it right in order to score in your MS paper. Okay, part B says that calculate the composite index for the items in year 2007 based on year 2006. Hitung indeks gubahan. So you must know that index gubahan is indicated by this sign, I bar. Okay, indeks gubahan. Bagi barangan itu pada tahun 2007 berasaskan tahun 2006. So what are you going to do? You are going to sub everything in the formula. I bar will be equals to 120 times 4 with the weightage IWWI. Can you see the formula? Plus the price index of Q, which is 105. The weightage of Q is 3. Plus the price index for R is 125. The weightage is 1. Plus the price index of S is 112. The weightage is 2. Divided by what? Refer to the formula. Divided by what? The total weightage. The total weightage. So what is the total weightage here? You add up all this. So what do you get? You get it as 10. Or you may write as 4 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2. And this weightage can comes in many forms. It can comes as in percentage. It can comes as in figure, like this case in figure in a number integer, or it can comes in degree. Okay, in degree. Total might be 180 degree. Total might be 360 degree. But normally it will be 360 degree because of pie chart, right? Because of due to pie chart, it will be the total should be 360 degree. Okay, so then the next is that you press your calculator carefully and make sure that you get it right. So you will get it as 1144 divided by 10. Okay, that's how you get your composite index, which is 114.4, right? 114.4. So this is 4 significant figure, should be fine. Anyhow, this is not price. Okay, when it is not price, then it is okay. But when you are talking about RM, okay, it should be written as 114 ringgit 40 cents. You need the 0, but for this case it's okay because of it is composite index, right? It's an index. It's a number that telling what is the percentage of going up or going down, decrease or increase, right? And the marks here are 2 marks. Okay, the marks for these questions, the mark for this question is 2 marks. So where are the 2 marks? So let's check. Did you sub correctly all the information from here by using the formula correctly? Yes, then you get 1 mark. So did you press calculator correctly? If yes, then here 1 mark. So that's how you get your 2 marks. Easy, right? Okay, then let's continue to the next part. Okay, now we continue to part C. Okay, part C. Okay, part C says that the percentage change in the prices of items P, Q, and R from year 2007 to year 2008 are shown in table 3. This is table 3. This is the table show the changes, okay, the percentage changes in the price for item P, Q, R, but not S. So P increases 10%. Okay, I may write my 2008 here so that you can see, you can compare, better comparison. This is 10% increase. Okay, 10% increase. And for item Q, decrease 30%, okay. And then for R, you say decrease 5%. Okay, decrease 5%. Okay, so S is not given to you. S is not given to you. S is not given to you. Now, then we continue. This is only information from the table only. Then we continue to get to see what's going on. If the composite index, okay, if the composite index, the question say, the information say, if the composite index for item P, Q, R, and S in the year of 2008 based on the year of 2007 is 105. Find the percentage change in the price of item S from year 2007 to year 2008, meaning that the question is asking for this, right? It's asking for this. So what do you need to understand here? Okay, what is this that you understand? What is this that you understand? Okay, jika indeks perubahan bagi barangan P, Q, R, dan S pada tahun 2008 berasaskan 2007 ialah 105. So you should understand the indeks perubahan of 2008 berasaskan 2007. Okay, ialah 105. Okay, itu dia. Nah, soalan dia, cari peratus perubahan harga barangan bagi harga barangan S dari tahun 2000 ke 2007 ke 2008. This is what the question wants from you. Right, so 5 marks. Right, 5 marks. Then we continue to see what's, because I need some space to write. Okay, so I throw, you see what happened here. Okay, in here I remove the BM version, right? So then here, oh, you may see that, okay, in order to solve this question easily, I transfer everything, and I should know that of year 2007, it is this price, this percentage given is in based in year 2007. This you have to be very, very clear. 2007, 2008, and this is the weightage. This is item P, Q, R, S. For 2007, remember, is the base, so the base is always 100. It's always 100. Then what happened here? For the item P increased 10%. So from 100 increase 10%, your price index should be 110. Okay, for Q it decreased 30%, means that from 100 you take away 30, you get 70. Right? And for R decreases 5%, means that 100 you take away 5%, you have it as 95 for the price index. And for S, we do not know, so you may represent it with S, not a problem, or any letter that you like. Okay, how about the weightage? The weightage was given to you. Okay, follow. Weightage will not change for any item. It's just like you bake butter cake. Okay, the weightage is like how many grams of flour you need, how many grams of sugar you need, okay, eggs, okay, and then butter. So the weightage can comes as in gram, okay, can comes as in percentage, can comes as in integer, can comes as in degree, right? So then from here, what do you do? Okay, by using the formula of composite index. So I bar, what is the value of I bar? Remember the formula that we're going to use? Okay, we are going to use the formula of I bar equals to the summation of I W over the summation of WI, right? I hope that you have memorized this, or you already understand how to use this formula. Okay, now what am I going to do? I'm going to sub 105 will be equals to, I'm going to multiply 110 with 4, the first group, then plus with the second group, 70 times 3, then plus the third group, 95 times 1, and then plus the fourth group, which is my S times 2. Okay, over the weightage. What is the weightage? Again, it is not changed, so it is 10. Then from here, you get your equation as solve this. I'm not going to show you how to solve. By pressing your calculator, you should get it as 152.5. This is price index. Okay, this is price index of in year 2008 based on 2007 for the item S. But the question never asks you for this. The question asks you for percentage. Therefore, your percentage is 52.5%. Increase or decrease, because the value is more than 100. So it is increase. Increased. Okay, the item of S is increased by 52.5%. That's how easy you get your 5 marks here, right? Where are the 5 marks? Okay, let me tell you where are the 5 marks. Okay, I use blue color. So for you to get all this, okay, correctly, you get 1 mark. Okay, you get the weightage correctly, you sub the whole thing into it, you get it correct, you get 1 mark here. Okay, Then you have your value of 152.5. You get it right, then you get 1 mark here. Okay, then for you to answer this is 1 mark, and you should tell me whether it is increased or decreased. You should get mark. This is how I see the marks, right? If you ask me where marks are given, but it can change. The marks, because scheme, the answer scheme, okay, the marks for the answer scheme change from year to year, right? So this is how I give marks to my students if I have this question to test on them, right? Okay, this is question index number. Let's continue. Let's continue to the next question. So which is solution of triangle. So solution triangle, here you can see that I already placed the 3 formula for you. For solution of triangle, is only 3 formulas that you need to master. Okay, first of all, let's look into question 14, right? And diagram 8 shows a quadrilateral EFGH. Read EG is 6.7 cm. You read, and as you check the measurement or the values or the diagram, EH is 3.4 cm. Okay, GH is 6.4 cm. FG is 4.1 cm. The angle of FEG is 30.3 degree, and the angle of EFG is an acute angle. This angle is an acute. Acute angle means what? Acute angle means what? Yes, acute angle means that your angle should be less than 90 degree. Okay, so in your calculation, if you get your angle for this by using the formula is more than 90, then you should use the idea of supplementary angle to get the acute angle for it, right? Okay, so now we go to the question, 6 marks here. Okay, part 1 asks you to evaluate the angle of EFG, this angle. Okay, the part 1 asking part 1, EFG, this angle. Then part 2, angle of EHG, this angle. This is part 2. And part 3, the area of quadrilateral EFGH. They are asking you for this, right? So you need to plan what should you do, right? Okay, let's check and see what's going on. Okay, I've removed the rest, okay, because I need space for me to write. So now we go to the first one. The first one says the angle EFG. This. Then which formula are you going to use? Then you have to check, right? So now you have the opposite. You have the length of the opposite angle, and you have this. You got the cross. So what formula? Yes, you are right. You are going to use the sine formula, right? So the sine. So the sine rule formula. So it is written as sine angle of EFG over the length, which is 6.7, should be equals to sine 30.3 degree over 4.1. So your angle of EFG, press your calculator. Okay, pressing your calculator, I believe that you should be able to press your calculator correctly. So please make sure that the subject here is angle EFG to get your answer as 55.53 degree or 55 degree 32 minute, right? So make sure that the sign is not here. You have to remove, because this is angle. This value is written as in angle. You shouldn't have the sign here. So the subject here is very important, right? So how do you get this one correct? First of all, you press calculator to get this value. Then you cross multiply with 6.7. Then you shift sign to get the answer for this. Then this is the subject. It's very simple. So for this, Here normally you will get 2 marks. Where are the 2 marks? By using the formula correctly. Okay, by using the formula correctly here, you sub correctly, right? You get 1 mark. And pressing calculator, you get it right, so you'll get mark. For this answer, I gave you 2. Either one should be fine. Okay, either one should be fine. Okay, this is part A. Let's go to part B. Okay, this is part A. Once you have the answer, remember, write the answer in the diagram for you to see. Okay, this will be better because later you are going to use the value from your working in the earlier part, okay, to solve the question after that. So if you could have the value in your diagram, make your viewing easier. Okay, make your save your time to look for the value. That is my advice. Okay, let's continue. So this is part B, part 2, sorry, part 2, where you are asked to look for the angle for EHG, this angle. Okay, ask you for this angle. So then you check on this. Okay, you have 2 sides and you have 1 angle. This is what we call it, the angle they ask from you is included angle. So included angle, then we use cosine rule. So cosine rule, what do? Okay, it is the opposite, which is 6.7 squared equals to 3.4 squared, okay, plus 6.4 squared minus 2 times 3.4 times 6.4, then cos the angle of cos angle, because I got no space, right here, cos angle EHG. Okay, the angle is here, EHG. Okay, by rearranging the formula in the proper manner, okay, you shall get your answer as angle of EHG is equals to 79.9 degree or 79 degree 54 minute. Done. Right? Do you have any problem in solving this? Be careful. Okay, if you're having problem, okay, never mind. Let me show you how to get this solved easily. Right? So the tricks is here. You see the negative here? The whole thing here is negative. So you operate. You may multiply your calculator to get this first. Okay, let me check. 3.4 times 6.4. Okay, times 2. What do I have? I have it as 43. This is 43.52. Okay, I'm going to operate the negative number onto here to make it positive. 43.52 cos angle EHG will be equals to what? Remain this one, which is 3.4 squared, okay, plus 6.4 squared. Then what happened? This number, I'm going to operate onto the other side. So this is plus from here. Okay, when I operate onto the other side, so it should be minus 6.7 squared. So now you can continue with your 3.4 squared. Get your calculator. 3.4 squared plus 6.4 squared, and then minus 6.7 squared. So what do you have? Right? You should have it as 7.63. Okay, this is okay. Then you continue with cos angle EHG divided by 43.52. Right? So divided by 43.52. Okay, 43/52. Okay, you shall get your answer as wait, what happened to my this one? shall get your answer as 0.1753. Remember, this is cos angle EHG. So your answer should be angle EHG. Then you press shift. This cos, okay, is onto the other side. So shift cost. So shift cost, the answer straight away, shift cost. So you shall get your answer as in, okay, as in 79.90 degree. Okay, then you press the ABC, the comma, sorry, not the angle and the degree and the minute, sorry, the degree and the minute. You press that button, so you shall get it as 79 degree 54 minute, because after 54 you get it as 9 point. Okay, this value is less than 30. When this value is less than 30, when this value is less than 30, you don't round off. So your answer remain as 54 minute. Right? Would it be okay? So once you get that answer, what should you do? Replace that answer into the formula, the diagram. Okay, replace that value into the diagram. So you can see from here, you replace that value in the diagram. So this question is of 6 marks. Okay, you use the cosine rule here, you get 1 mark. So very simple. As long as you are doing your work, you get marks. So you use the cosine rule here correctly. Where is my this one? Okay, you get this one correctly. Okay, you get 1 mark here. You get 1 mark here. Okay, then you press blah blah blah. These are all your working. We don't see, but you need a working, okay, to make sure that you get this mark. So 2 marks, right? So this is part B. Okay, let's continue to part 2, A part 2. Now we go to part 3. Okay, right, now let's continue to part 3, A part 3, asking for the area of quadrilateral. Okay, and it's a quadrilateral, it's not a square, it's not a rectangle. So you cannot use the formula of the length times the width, right? So you have to use the formula. What's the third formula that I showed you earlier? It was the area, okay, equals to half A times B times sine C. And this should be included angle. It means that this is the angle C and this is the side A and B. So then you check, where can you see this diagram? Yes, you may see it here. This is one part. For this part, you will get the area of this. And secondly, you don't have, you have the side of this. Okay, check here. You please follow me. Okay, you have the side for this. You don't have the side for this. Here you don't have. So this is not included angle. You have the side of this. You don't have the side of this. This is also not included as. So then you go on to this, the third one. So the third one you have, okay, the third one. For the third diagram, you have the side. You have the side. Okay, I use other color. You have the side of this. You have the side. This one you have the side. Okay, you have the side, but you don't have the angle. Then you check the diagram. Will you be able to determine the angle of a triangle when you are given the another 2 angles? Yes, very good. Okay, so you use your 180 minus your 30.3 degree and minus 55.53 degree. What do you have? You have it as 94.17 degree. So done. You have this as the second part to look for this area. Then continue. So your first part, okay, I use the blue color. Your first part will be, okay, half. What's my A? My A is 3.4. My B is 6.4. My sine, my angle should be sine 79.90 degree. Sorry, 90 degree. Right. Then I press calculator. I shall get this one as 10.71. Leave it. Then I go to my green color. So my green color will be 1/2 the side. 6.7 times another side 4.1 times the angle, included angle, so it should be sine 94.17 degree. Then what do I have after pressing the calculator? I get as 13.70. Okay, what's the question says? They want the area. So they want the area, what do? You add up the both area. So you get it as 24.41 centimeter square. That's how you get your total area. Total area equals to 24. So for this question, where marks are given, you can see that until now you should be able to predict where marks are given. You can see that this formula and this formula are the same. Okay, they are the same. So either one, you will get 1 mark. So the next mark will be the total that you add up, right? So this is how you get your 6 marks. This question, I'll consider it as easy until now, until this part, the first 6 marks for you to obtain, right? So then let's continue to part B. Right. Part B. This one says a triangle E prime, F prime, G prime with the measurements of E prime, G prime. Where is E prime, G prime? Okay, let's look into here. E prime, G prime is 6.7. This one never change. Okay, G prime, E prime, G prime, 6.7 never change. And F prime, G prime, 4.1. Okay, this is another line. This one also never change. Okay, an angle of F prime, E prime, G prime is 30. F prime, E prime, G prime, and this is this. The angle also never change. But now you can see that the one that I draw is EG, GF, and EF. Okay, that this shape, the prime, the EF prime, E prime, G prime, has a different shape if compared to the original EFG. So what can you see? You will see that for this line, when the angle, the earlier angle that you get from here, it is 94.17 degree, okay, and you see this, okay, which is shorter than this, right? And this is obtuse angle where the side of EF should be longer, right? When you compare to the angle of EFG, this is 55 degree, 55.53 degree. So you know that this length is the longest and this is the shortest. When FG is the shortest, you will be able to draw another triangle. Ambiguity happen here. So where is the line? Okay, this is the line. It should be here. Okay, the ambiguity happens here, where this and this are equal in length, 4.1. Where the angle for here, should be the same because of this triangle, right? Okay, now the sides are the same. It's the isosceles triangle. Okay, now okay, then you shall see this as isosceles triangle, right? You shall see this, the G, what letter is here, what letter that you should write here, because it's of the same length. GF is 4.1 and the length of this is also 4.1. The one that I draw in blue is also 4.1, right? So therefore this one should be F prime. Okay, that's how you form that triangle. Now the question says sketch the triangle of E prime, F prime, and G prime. So where's your answer? So in your answer that you sketch, it should be here, right? It should be here, your answer. So it should be here. So F prime, prime. Okay, this is the triangle. Okay, you may draw the original and then, but we need to see this. This is the triangle. You need to draw this, the blue color. And make sure the angle formed here is obtuse and the angle here is acute. Right? So this, you have obtained this one. This one should be 1 mark. Okay, it should be given as 1 mark to you. Right? So then after that, the question, the second part says that, what's the second part? Let's go continue to part B, part 2. Okay, calculate the angle of E prime, F prime, G prime. Means that they want, the question is asking you for this angle. What's the angle for this? Okay, this is a triangle. Okay, I draw again the triangle. This is the triangle. The question is asking you for this angle. This angle EFG, E prime, F prime, G prime. What is this angle? So how do you obtain this angle? You're going to use the idea of, yes, very good, supplementary angle. This is the straight line. Okay, EF is a straight line. So in order for you to get the angle of E prime, F prime, G prime, it is equal to 180, where is the angle of a straight line. Take away 55.53 degree. That's how you get your angle as 124.47 degree. Sorry, 0.74 degree. Right? So this is how you get marks. So just because this question, it is of 4 marks. So I think, I believe that this question, they demand you to fill up all the information. So then you may fill up the information of what's the angle of this. Right? Now what's the angle of this? You fill up. So you get your 180. So it should be 55.53 degree. Then I minus with my 30.3 degree. So I shall get this angle. I label it outside here because I got no place. So it should be 25.23 degree. Okay, and you fill up. So this is how easy the question is. They ask you to sketch. Sketching is 1 mark. Then by evaluating the angle, because of supplementary, it should be 1 mark. But anyhow, this paper, for this part, it gives you 4 marks. Means that it's a bonus to you. Right. So officially, we have come to the end of our program, mission 18 days. Okay, 1 day, 1 hour, 1 topic. Right. So final says, okay, we have come to our last session of this program. Right. So Miss Gan, Miss Gan, hopes that you do as much exercise as you could during these counting down days to your SPM. Right. Then after that, final say from me, good luck to you all. If you never give up, you should obtain a very good result. Okay, with that, I thank you for your view. Right, bye.